What is up? I am back to show you guys another 2-ingredient dough recipe. This dough is so easy to make and it's so yummy, and if you're doing Weight Watchers, it's super duper low in points, and basically it's gonna change your life. It's that amazing. Anyways, so what I wanted to show you guys today is 2 different variations of pretzel balls. I was gonna make a savory and a sweet. Now, okay, so I was gonna make a savory and a sweet pretzel ball. The savory idea, I got the idea from a gal I follow on Instagram. Her name's Amanda, but her username is Sherman Gets in Shape, and you can find her right here. I'll show a picture of her. And the sweet idea I just kind of thought of on my own, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what you need, okay? Alright, everything that I'm going to need to make these savory and sweet pretzel balls is I'm going to do 1 cup of the self-rising flour and 1 cup of the non-fat plain yogurt. And then for the savory, I'm going to do just some sea salt on top. Both of them are going to get an egg wash on top, and then I'm going to mix some Splenda with cinnamon to do my sweet one. And then I have this out. This is my baking soda. I'm gonna dip the balls into some baking soda and water as part of the baking process. So first thing I'm gonna do to get started is I'm gonna just dump all of this stuff and mix it up. So let's get going on that. I got it all mixed up. This dough is really sticky. So I've got a pre-floured surface right here, and I'm just gonna start rolling it on there. You might see me add a little more flour, and I don't actually count that as the extra points for adding it because, you know, this stuff is so sticky and it gets all over the bowl and my hands, so I feel like it works out in the end. Alright, so let's get this dough rolling. Okay, I think that I've got this floured down pretty decently, so I'm going to cut it in half, roll it out, and then we're going to cut it into 8 individual balls. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so I got my 8 cutouts, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my my baking soda bath for them, I guess that's what you'd call it, on Instagram with Sherman Gets in Shape with Amanda. I saw that what she did with her pretzel balls was that she boiled 6 cups of water and she added some of the baking soda to it. I found a recipe years ago, a copycat one of the Auntie Annie's pretzels, and I've been making them for a long time for my kids. And it has you also do a baking soda bath for pretzels, but it doesn't have you boil the water. So I thought I'd try it without boiling the water, just to save myself that extra step. So we'll see if it turns out the same, and if not, I gave my best shot. And then you guys can decide if you want to boil 6 cups of water, adding 2 tablespoons of baking soda, or you guys can try it this way if it works good. And I'm going to do 2 cups of water with 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Alright, I've got 2 cups of warm water, and now I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon. This is a ½ tablespoon portion. And stir it up. And let's start dipping the balls in it. Okay, so I've got them dipped, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my egg wash. So I'm going to crack my egg, mix it up. I'm going to go add a little water real quick. And then I'm going to brush and then add the sea salt. And then I'm going to set this aside so that I can put my sweets right next to it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I've got this started. I'm going to go ahead and just turn this around so it's easier to set my sweet balls on there. And let's get started on the sweet. Okay, so I've got my 8 balls, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip them in the baking soda water bath, so let me get that going. All right, so I've got my baking soda bath good enough to go, and now I'm gonna make my sweet toppings. So let's get that going and we'll see how this turns out. Alright, so I actually changed my mind on how I was gonna do the sweet pretzel bites. What I decided to do is I'm just gonna bake them with the baking soda bath, and when they get out, I'm gonna spray them down with some Nonstick spray and then roll them in the cinnamon and sugar topping, because I think that will make them stick, but I don't feel like they would bake very well with the cinnamon and the sugar on it. Yeah, so I'm really excited to see how these turn out. So they're in the oven right now. I just popped them in. I'm gonna do 350 degrees for 20 minutes, and then I'll pull them out and let's see how they look, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and try a bite of the Savory first. It's so soft and fluffy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab a sweet one. Let's try a bite of this. Okay, I'm gonna say that it's definitely really good, but I feel like I almost had too much cinnamon versus I probably should have added one extra packet of Splenda. Other than that, I feel like they turned out really good. And on top of that, I was also thinking another really fun idea you could do is make like a really light cream cheese frosting and just drizzle it on top, and then they would just be like little mini cinnamon roll balls. And that just sounds so yummy to me. I love that idea. Okay, so I just loved that idea of making a cream cheese frosting to throw on top of these, that I just had to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture. And then I'm gonna try a bite because, wow, these look incredible. Oh yeah, that's a game changer. In fact, I'm gonna go have my family do a taste test so you guys get to see that this is totally like kid friendly, family approved. I'm sure anybody would love them. Okay, so while Mommy was cooking inside, Daddy was outside playing with the kids because it's a gorgeous day. And I just had to show the kids and my husband this treat. So let's see if this is kid approved. They're gonna be honest, you know that, right? Kids don't lie. Especially a 2- and 4-year-old.
The big one.
Is that yummy?
Oh.
So good. Uh-oh, it's in her hair. Here, Ellie, what do you think? Is it yummy?
What frosting is this?
It's a cream cheese frosting. Ellie, is it yummy? Uh-huh. Okay, let's let Daddy try. Okay, go ahead and try it and be honest. I know you're not a cream cheese frosting lover, but if it wasn't for that...
without the cream cheese frosting, I would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Oh, well, you said you loved it.
I said it. Oh. Daddy.
Well, wait. Okay, so you guys can make this with or without the cream cheese frosting. I like cream cheese frosting, so that's why I add it. But if you don't like cream cheese frosting, they're still good.
Let's go.
All right. Riley's got to show you her trick.
Watch out, Ellie.
Watch out, Ellie.
Don't knock me out.
Ah! All right, well, can you guys say bye?
Bye.
Can you say bye?
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
I'm actually not totally sure on the points for this, but I will post the points in the description box below. So anyways, I'll keep you updated on that. And lastly, I just wanted to say, you guys, thank you so much for watching. It really, it does mean the world to me. I'm having so much fun making these videos and these tutorials. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comment box down below. Or if you try my recipe, I want to hear. Tell me. I would get so excited when people tell me that they've tried my recipes. I literally like jump up and down. And then lastly, don't forget to subscribe, you guys. All right, thanks. Bye. Auntie Annie's copycat recipe for Auntie Anna's. I can't talk. Hey, I thought it would be super fun. Hello guys, I wanted to come on and show a tutorial, or hello, I thought it would be come on